Hey Cancers, this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse, Seven of Coins, Seven of Spears, ooh, Ace of Coins, Temperance, okay. So I'm seeing we do have the Four of Wands underneath the deck. So what I'm kind of getting here, because I am noticing that we did have the Ten of Pentacles come out in reverse. For some of you, it could literally be that this has been some type of separation, some type of breakup. It may also be that there is this energy of trying to make a choice or decision about whether or not to even be in a committed long-term partnership. And I feel like with us having Temperance energy here, that this person does see you as someone that they have a very well balanced connection with, and that there's a lot of really beautiful healing energy within your connection with this person. And I'm looking at this Four of Wands energy here and how these two little crows are down here at the bottom. And you know, the Four of Wands is talking about stability. It could be about some type of celebration, harmony, you know, balance. And I feel like especially us having the Ten of Cups energy here, where this person may feel like when they are with you or around you, spending time with you, that they are happiest when you guys are together. And I feel like thinking about commitment is something that is most definitely on this person's mind, because we do have the Queen of Pentacles here. So yeah, I'm getting either specifically for those of you with this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it could either be that this is someone that you have been married to. Maybe you guys are in separation, divorce. There could have been a breakup of a long-term committed partnership. Or I'm also getting this where this person sees you as that person that they can be with, committed to for the long term, but there is some resistance or blockages kind of surrounding that type of energy. And with Judgment being here, for those of you that are kind of like separated, broken up with this person right now, or haven't really taken that next step to become in a long-term committed partnership, that this person may kind of be taking some time to really look back on the connection between the two of you to see whether or not, you know, it is possible to bring renewal into this relationship, reconciliation, things of that nature. Okay. So I feel like this person still views you as that person they can see themselves being with. And I feel like there is a lot of healing energy that's coming through in this as well, because we do have the Star and Temperance, and both of these energies here can be about healing. The Star is, you know, trying to remain optimistic, hopeful, you know, having trust, faith, belief in your connection with each other. Some of you, this person may feel that you guys have a very strong spiritual connection, bond with each other. With the Strength energy being here, I feel like this person is someone who's trying to find, you know, the courage, the willpower, their determination to try to make this connection work. Especially if you guys have had some type of separation here, a breakup. The Hermit energy, I'm also noticing that in this Hermit card, there's this little star here that's as well. You know, and the Hermit is about someone who's, you know, maybe in a place of, some of you, I'm getting no contact with this person right now. And it could be that either one of you are really taking some time to really think about things, think about the connection. This person could be doing a lot of introspective work, a lot of reflection, I feel like, on the past with you. And I'm feeling like this person is kind of also going over their own feelings, their own emotions in their mind. And I feel like working towards letting go of a lot of the past. I feel like with the Judgment card here, because Judgment is about us releasing the pains, the heaviness, the burdens, the things that we've been holding on to. For those of you where you've had a separation or a divorce or something like that, or even right in the middle of it, it could be that this person, you know, is feeling lonely. with the Hermit card, and they could really be missing you, you know, maybe wishing or hoping that things could be different, having a lot of those memories about you and the connection on their mind, and, you know, really working towards trying to maybe even find the courage within themselves to be able to move on, especially if you've kind of stuck to your choice or decision to separate from this person, you know, and there has been some instability here within your connection with them. Then it could be that they're, you know, also trying to find the courage within themselves to be able to move on or to move forward. And that is very specific for those of you where you have made a choice to leave, separate, divorce, break up with the person, and I feel like it could still be something that's really hitting them, is that things are different, okay, is what I'm getting for some of you. Yeah, but for the rest of you, I feel like this is just kind of some of the resistance surrounding, you know, feeling that maybe if your connection did end with this person, that there was, you know, a lot of maybe instability, maybe some challenges with kind of moving things to the next level, or even wondering whether or not the two of you are going to be able to, you know, make it for long term. So I do want to clarify that a little bit. But we do have some strong Leo, Scorpio, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aquarius. We also have Pisces, Aries, and yeah, more Virgo energy. So let's clarify this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, so we do have the Fool. Okay. So for some of you with this Fool energy here, it could be that this person is, like I said, trying to find courage within themselves to be able to, I feel like, commit for the long term, or even to bring renewal, right? To take the leap of faith into trying to start your connection over again, if that's something that you and this person are really deciding upon. And for those of you where you have made the choice to separate from this person and that's like it, done. For those of you, you've, you know, maybe let this person know, I don't want to renew this, or I'm, you know, we're done. Then it could be that this person is, like I said, trying to find the courage to just be able to move on from it. You know, and really kind of focus on getting themselves grounded. I'm feeling here as well. For others of you, it could be like if you've never had a committed partnership with this person, I'm feeling that the Fool energy is symbolizing this person wanting to take the leap of faith, you know, into commitment for the long term. For those of you where you've had like a breakup with this person and you guys haven't really talked to each other, then it could be this person, you know, trying to find the courage within themselves to say, okay, can I reach out to pile number one and see if we can start over again? Okay. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting for some of you. The Fool energy here, the Ace of Wands. And I'm also noticing that in this little card here, there's these little feathers that are round. So for some of you, to me, this is kind of symbolizing that your person is kind of getting some signs, that they should reignite things between the two of you. Like if this is like an ex-partner, they're getting these signs here that they should try to bring about renewal, reconciliation, reunion, for some of you. For others of you, it's really, like I said, it could be about, and I feel like you'll know your situation with this person. Like you'll know if you've made the clear choice for both of you to separate, and this person has already talked to you about trying to get back together with you, trying to resolve things, trying to fix things, and you've just told this person, no, like this is it. You know, then it could be that really is where they're trying to move forward, and they're trying to really kind of, I feel like almost like get themselves together, you know, release the past and try to find renewal within themselves and bring themselves, like heal through it, is what I'm getting for some of you. And I am noticing that we do have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom. So the Five of Pentacles, you know, can be an energy of abandonment, despair, loneliness, emptiness, void. For some of you, it could have been that this person abandoned you. They feel abandoned by you, right? Some of you, this person really missing you, missing the connection, is what I'm getting, for some of you here as well. Okay, so let's go into our oracle messages and see what else we've got with your person, pile 1. And I feel like this person does see you as someone who's super strong and, you know, someone who's very nurturing, someone who does bring about a very healing energy. They feel that you and them had a very balanced connection. Like I said, a lot of their memories with you, the 10 of Cups energy here, just very happy. So I'm definitely getting an energy here of someone who's missing someone, missing what you guys had, missing you. I'm definitely picking up on abandonment here. I'm noticing with the 5 of Pentacles, like I said, it's about abandonment. Could even be for some of you feeling of rejection. And this Hermit also looks like he's literally out in the cold. Okay. So yeah, to me, it's kind of like this person trying to navigate, trying to find their way, trying to find answers within themselves about what to do about this connection with you. For some of you with the Judgment card, it could even be that there is forgiveness, right? There's maybe a conversation that you guys need to have about, you know, releasing certain things from the past, especially if this is like you're going to try this relationship over again with this person. Okay. So let's see, pile 1. How does your person view you and the connection? How does pile 1's person view them and the connection? Okay. So I'm seeing silence here, frozen, stillness, and no words. Like I said, some of you could be no contact with this person right now. For some of you, it can even be like maybe if this person or you are kind of withdrawn from each other at this time. We have holding on. Wow, look at that. Hung up, clinging, and obsessing. So this person's still, yeah, for some of you, I'm getting separation. I'm also noticing that in the Saturn's card, there's a big mountain there with a lot of clouds surrounding it. So to me, it could be that this person is seeing that there are obstacles, right? There are obstacles for you and your connection. Maybe there's still some confusion about the situation between the two of you right now. But yeah, there's still attachment that this person feels. Okay, so we do also have the Runner. And it says fear of intimacy, running away, intensity, and then letting go, turmoil, and then fleeting. So some of you could have been dealing with someone who is a runner. You could have been the runner. We also have shifting here, change of perspective, attitude, and outlook. So I may want to look at that a little bit deeper. Let's see. How is pile 1's person viewing them and connection? Commitment. Okay, we have vows, promises, and also fidelity. Okay, so for some of you, like I said, you could have been committed to this person already. You could be going through some type of major changes in your connection with this person. There could have also been some major shifts. For some of you, it could have been that you've even been dating this person and there's some type of change that you've noticed. If this person has withdrawn, this person could be pushing you away. This person could be afraid of commitment. I feel like just kind of holding themselves back, okay? But for others of you where you've actually been married to this person, maybe are now separated, not talking to each other, it could be that they're still thinking about maybe your marriage, your long-term commitment between the two of you. Let's see what else. How did they view you and the connection? We have pursuit here. And it says the chase, a mission, and a victory. So for some of you, we've got kind of like a chase energy here with pursuit, and then we have a runner energy. Okay? So it can be that, you're the runner, they're the chaser, or vice versa, right? So let's see what else. We also have partying here. And it says time with friends, having fun, happily single, and also living in the moment. Now, for some of you, it could be that this person sees you as that person, especially if you've, been doing your own thing away from this person, or it could have even been this person here that maybe is questioning, like, do I want to be in a committed partnership? Am I ready for long-term commitment? Because with the Hermit energy, the Hermit can sometimes be when someone is choosing solitude. They're choosing to be alone. They could be pushing people away, pushing connections away, friends away. For some of you, it could be that this person is literally, maybe feeling, is it better for me to be single, stay single? And for some of you, it could be that you have chosen, to do that here as well. But yeah, with the Runner here and the partying, for some of you, it could be that there is someone that you're dealing with that feels the need to, I feel like fear of committing, making a mistake in committing here. So how do they view you and the connection? Okay, so we have a mask here, and it says hiding true feelings, pretending, deluding, gaslighting, and also personify. Okay, so I do want to clarify that just a little bit. Let's see, what is this change of perspective that pile number one's person has had about this? King of Pentacles. Okay, so I noticed that we do have the Queen under here. Okay, so yeah, there was some type of commitment here between the two of you. For some of you, you could, like I said, you could have been actually in a relationship with this person, or kind of maybe feeling led down that path that you guys were going to be committed, but I feel like what's changed here is your person's maybe ideas of commitment, right? For some of you, like I said, literally there could be separation, breakup, or this person having some type of, maybe even like a change of heart. If they are someone who has kind of, say, run away from you and pulled away when it came down to talking about serious stuff, they could be changing their mind towards, like I said, for some of you, if they were pushing you away, now they could be rethinking and reevaluating, should I commit? So commitment is something that they're having a change of perspective on. That change of perspective can either be for, hey, maybe I should commit, or that change of perspective can also be not wanting to commit, right? Because it can literally be that this person is running right now. So yeah, if you've dealt with a situation where the person ran away or they continued to pull away and detach because they were afraid of committing to you, now it could be that they have on their mind, maybe I should, maybe I should commit here. So let's get one more actually. What is this change of perspective that pile number one's person is having? And maybe this person could also be going through this phase where they're having second thoughts, like especially like you've been putting your time in, investing time into it. You've been dating each other. It all seems like it's leading towards commitment, and all of a sudden your person just changes, right? To me, that's kind of like cold feet, or the person just like, I don't know. I feel that we have a good connection here, but should I do this? Should I really commit? So I'm going to leave it up to you to kind of decide where you're at. You either have had a person who's, pulled away from you and is now having second, or, they grew close to you and now they're having second thoughts, like I should pull back and not sure if I want to commit, or you're the complete opposite of that and your person is someone who is maybe rethinking things surrounding commitment here. So let's see. What is this change of perspective that pile one's person? Look at that, the Knight of Cups. Okay, so yeah, and then we've got the Lovers at the bottom. So yeah, for some of you, it is going to be that this person is having thoughts either, like I said, I'm getting two different energies here, really depending on where you're at with the person. Two different scenarios. One is that the person is deciding to come forward, right, with the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups to bring you some type of offer here, especially if they were someone who ran in the past or they were isolating themselves, or you are someone who this person was telling you, yes, we're going to commit, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, everything's going to be good. And now they could be turning into the runner, right? They're having second thoughts about coming towards you with that level of commitment, right? Maybe hiding feelings, not telling you their feelings. For those of you where this person and you have maybe separated, broken up, you know, they could be having lots of different thoughts about commitments, you know, love and, you know, being together and things of that nature. Okay. But for some of you, I'm kind of getting this energy here of a person kind of changing their tune, you know, like they're realizing that they still have attachment to you, especially for those of you that have broken up with this person, right? If this person had run away, didn't want to commit, and it's like now as they're sitting and thinking about things in the Hermit energy here, they're putting some serious thought into commitment here. Okay, so some of you with this Lover's energy, which can also be, you know, of course, about a committed partnership, a marriage, a very strong connection between two people. And noticing that we have the moon right underneath that as well. And the moon energy can definitely bring in a lot of irrational fears, doubts, illusions, right? Things being clouded, this person not being able to see things clearly or what's going to happen between the two of you. I feel like in the future. Okay. So yeah, definitely having a shift in mindset with your person about a commitment, coming forward and bringing some type of maybe deeper or higher level commitment. For some of you could be committing for the first time, reconciliation, reunion for some of you. And for those of you, like I said, where you've had a separation from this person completely, you guys are just done. That's it, right? Done. Then it could be that this person is really kind of sitting with the idea of, I feel like sadness, you know, maybe you missing the connection that they had with you. If you are someone right now who's just kind of like doing your own thing, having fun, it could be that this person is, you know, like I said, trying to find the courage to be able to move on, to move forward without you, you know, which I'm definitely picking up that energy here as well. Okay, so let's get some more oracle messages here. And I'm definitely feeling like there's love here. Okay, regardless of what the situation, there's definitely some very deep feelings that this person has. Love, definitely love. How do they view you and the connection? We have danger. We have messages. Okay, so for some of you, maybe it's difficult for this person to come forward and message, communicate with you. Maybe they feel afraid to come forward. Okay. Afraid to talk about it, afraid to talk about what they're feeling with this whole idea of commitment. How do they view how, yeah, we've got separation here. I definitely felt that. Searching. Maybe this person still, you know, like I feel like maybe even trying to find you, especially if you haven't talked to this person. For some of you, maybe this person doesn't have a way to find you or to contact you. For some of you, to me, it's also like this person searching for answers, right? Trying to find them within themselves. Like, what do I do in this situation? So we have letters here. Right? So it could be that this person is maybe working on trying to message you. Maybe they're even looking at old messages from you. Old letters. Wow. I will never forget. Yeah, there's definitely feelings here. For some of you, it could be, look at that, solitude. It could be maybe a dangerous in some way for this person to message you. You know, especially for those of you that are separated right now and you guys have maybe even moved on to other connections, this person could be feeling that maybe it's a risky for them to contact you. We have cycles here. So yeah, to me, it's kind of like this person feeling this push and pull within your energy. I am seeing soulmate at the bottom. Okay. So definitely very strong feelings that this person does have. So now we're going to close this reading out with just getting some messages from this person. So pile one, what messages does your person have for you at this time? What is on their mind, their heart? What are they thinking and feeling about this? Wow, trust me, I will be back sooner than you can imagine. I am not good enough for you now, probably never will be. Okay, so that is, I feel like a lot of self-sabotaging. A lot of self-sabotaging this person is doing for some of you. You know, they may even feel that it's kind of like maybe dangerous for them to commit. You know, maybe for some of you, especially with the being single energy under there, if there's someone who feels like they cannot commit, you know, afraid of commitment, that can be a thing here as well. What messages does your person have? It says, love yourself so you can accept my love for you. Okay, so that can definitely be a vice versa kind of thing. It could be that your person is definitely needing to really learn to love themselves, right? Or it could be that they feel that you need to learn to love yourself so that you can accept the love that they're trying to give you, especially if you're the runner. You know, if you're the runner, let's see. We have our timing might have been off, but the love was real. All that I see, all that I do always reminds me of you. I cannot explain our relationship, but I can say I love you eternally. And then we will be together eventually, but for now, find your happiness without me. Okay? So there could definitely be some issues that are here. Maybe this person just needs, I feel like also with the searching in that their hermit energy, maybe this person feels lost for some of you. Like this person just needs to really find themselves, what it is that they want. Because even though they might have like the most perfect bond with you, if this person is kind of going through this energy themselves, it's, you know, it's not like they're going to be able to really kind of settle and ground themselves into the connection with you. They need to really work on, you know, or it could be you that needs to work on yourself too. Okay, they may feel like if they're not ready for commitment, or they've, like I said, they may have changed their mind about things. For some of you, I'm getting that as well. And I feel like you'll be able to tell, you know, based off of the what your person is doing right now, how they're acting. You know, are they putting less energy towards the connection? Are they, you know, what are they showing you based off of their own actions, their own words? Are they aligning with each other? Are they showing you that they're getting more and more comfortable, where they're having second, changing their mind about commitment, where they said no before, I'm not ready, but now you can tell they're opening up more and they're showing you and proving to you that this is what we're going to do, right? Versus the opposite, where you notice someone was like, yes, we're going to do this. And then all of a sudden you notice that they've completely changed on you and they're pulling back and they want to spend less and less time with you. They're calling you less, or, you know, messaging you less. And for those of you that have been separated for a while, no contact, it could be that this person really still is like changing and having a change of heart about the connection, and now starting to think, you know, differently. Like, should I go back? Should I try to renew this? You know, because they feel like I said, this person definitely feels something really strong with you. We've got the Lovers and, you know, the Soulmate card underneath the deck. So even though they may have some doubts in their mind, I still feel like the feelings that they have are real. You know, whether or not they're ready and open to receive it, it may be some work that they need to do. And like I said, for some of you with I am not good enough for you now, probably never will be, you know, and we see this person is just kind of walking away. It could be that there are issues this person needs to work on, or if, you know, you feel the same way, if you feel like you're not good enough for them, that can also be self-sabotaging on your side as well. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here for you, pile number 1. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So for those of you that resonated with the Dungeons and Dragons Tarot, this is going to be your reading today, and we're looking into how your person views you and the connection between the two of you. So let's get into it, pile 2. How do they view you and the connection? Okay. So pile number 2, how do they view you and the connection? How do they view you and the connection for pile 2? Okay, so we do have the 8 of Wands. How do they view pile 2? We have the Sun. So we have a Leo and Sagittarius energy so far. How do they view pile 2 and the connection? We also have the Page of Pentacles. We also have the King of Swords. We have the 10 of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so definitely some romantic feelings that are here. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. And then we also have the 7 of Wands. Okay. Wow, bottom of the deck we have the Lovers. Okay. The Lovers energy. Okay, so yes, there's definitely some romantic feelings this person does have towards you. With the Lovers card, this person can feel that the two of you have a really strong bond, very strong connection. And I feel like this person does feel that I feel like potential for the two of you to have a really stable, long-term, committed partnership for this connection. Because if this person has seen you as the 10 of Pentacles and the Dead of Ghosts with the Lovers, that is a pretty good sign that this person is very much into you. Now, what I'm noticing here, and I'm kind of seeing it in a few of these different cards, I'm noticing that in this Lovers card, there is this long path, right? This long path here, and it's kind of opening up to, I don't know, this kind of reminds me of the sacral chakra, all this orange here, into the sacral chakra. And to me, it's about a lot of this passion that they feel towards you. But not only that, it's also speaking about the person, because I'm noticing that both of them are looking out together, right? And to me, it's kind of like symbolic of this person seeing that there is future with you. There is potential here for you guys to create and have a future with each other. I'm also noticing that in this King of Swords energy, there's also, right, the King of Swords is standing right in front of this doorway, right, with a road that's also in front of it. Okay, I'm also noticing that in the Page of Pentacles, where there is this huge door that's cracked open, and there is this, what is he, like some type of a tiger, I think. He looks like he has little teeth down here, but she looks like she's trying to just calm him down, almost like before he opens this door, you know. So to me, it's kind of like symbolic of your person seeing that there is opportunity here, right? And I'm also seeing that again in the 8 of Wands. And Eight of Wands, it's kind of like they're standing at this doorway, this opening here, and they notice this huge, long path again with an opening here. You know, so to me, I feel like this person sees that you guys have a lot of potential to create a beautiful, long-term, committed partnership. This person definitely has some strong romantic feelings towards you. Like I said, that this person is feeling the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups towards you. It's like this person is seeing that there is a lot of potential for growth in this Ten of Pentacles. I'm noticing how there's this little couple that's standing here in front of this tree that's blooming, and out of the little, what is he, like a little gnome. I am not familiar so much with the Dungeons and Dragons, so some of you that are, you may know exactly who these characters are. I don't, but it looks like a little gnome to me. But if you can see this, like this little wave of energy that's coming out of his hand, right? And it's directed towards this tree that has an apple that's kind of growing on it. So in some way, to me, it's like symbolic of your person feeling that that the energy between the two of you is enough to help this connection to grow, to mature for something for the long term. And so I feel like this person may feel like this eagerness to try to, you know, want to plant the seed of intention of the two of you guys, you know, really working towards having long-term commitment. But I feel like also with the King of Swords is that your person is kind of, you know, taking everything into consideration and trying to really direct their energy, but also trying to remain logical about things, right? To make, or take decisive action towards you. I am getting, because we do have the Seven of Wands energy here, that this person does see that maybe there are some obstacles for some of you, you know. Maybe it's a long road or a long journey that they see, that you guys might have some challenges that are here. But the Seven of Wands is about perseverance. It's about facing those challenges, standing your ground with your decision that you make, and about being able to move beyond that, right? So it could be that your person views you and the connection as something that maybe there are some challenges for the two of you, but I feel like they feel confident enough that you guys will be able to make it past whatever those challenges might be. Okay. But yeah, the Ten of Cups energy is a really beautiful energy of this person feeling like completely fulfilled, happy, you know, joy. The Sun is also a really beautiful energy of happiness, joy, fulfillment, a feeling of completion. You know, maybe you and this person have already kind of gone through a lot, and I feel like, you know, it could have been that your connection has really kind of come full circle. Yeah, okay, so we've got strong Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. And then we also have water sign energy here too as well. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay, so let's go into our oracle. Yeah, but I just feel like this is some really beautiful energy in the way that this person does view you, views the connection, something that has a lot of potential for something very long term, and being happy, right? Being, both of you being happy together. So let's see what else. Pio 2, how do these view you and the connection? We have beginnings here. Okay. So it can be maybe creating new beginnings, you know, because the page is about planting the seed for something new, right? The eagerness is a person feels of wanting. Okay. So it could be beginning your connection over again, or even for the first time. Let's see. Okay. So we have past life. So your person feels, like I said, very strongly towards you. They could feel that you and them have a past life connection with each other. How do they view you and the connection? Okay, so we have in hiding here. So some of you, it could be that this person feels this way and they haven't told you about it. It could be that you guys are no contact right now. We have searching. Maybe it's this person trying to find answers within themselves. They could be looking for you, for some of you, if they've been hiding away from you or they haven't talked to you. Okay. We have waiting. Wow. So some of you could be this person is waiting for you to contact them. You know, maybe they have no way to reach you, especially for those of you that have been maybe separated or not talked to each other for a while. We have regrets here. Okay. Regrets. We also have lies. Wow. Maybe this person regrets lying to you, or maybe for some of you, if there was some type of mistruth this person told you. You know, or some of you can even be like that this person hid feelings and decided not to tell you the strength of the feelings that they felt towards you, and now regretting not saying the truth. Okay, so take that how it resonates, Upstave. Okay, so we have, look at that, reach out here. So we have searching, in hiding, reach out, waiting, and then we also have patience here. Okay. So yeah, this person could be waiting for you to reach out to them. I am seeing social media at the bottom, so this person could be maybe searching for you on social media, trying to find you, trying to find a way of contacting you. Wow. Okay, so let's see what else. Pile 2. How does this person view you and the connection? Okay, so we have secrets here, concealing, hiding. Again, hiding and mystery. Okay, so maybe some of you may have even had to have a secret relationship with this person. Maybe this person concealed or hid their feelings, the way that they were feeling, is what I'm getting for some of you. How are they feeling towards Pile 2 and the connection? We have better off. And it says happiness, a clear head space, and also perspective. You know, maybe this person kind of felt they were better off without the connection, or moving on from it, or leaving you, rejecting you, pushing you away, right? And now kind of, you know, the tables have turned. Okay, some of you could have also made a choice to kind of walk away from this person, and this person now having regrets. How do they feel towards you, the connection? That you guys have a connection. Okay, we have unity here, deep love, and soulmate. How do they view you and the connections? How to? We have trust here, and it says loyalty, reliability, and also devotion. Okay, so yeah, to me it's like this person's heart is still connected to you, with you, as well. Okay, so let's get some messages from your person, Pile 2, to see what else is on their mind and their heart, how they view you, the connection. We have, I'm going to figure out a way for us to be together again. Know that I miss you, no matter how things may seem. I'm fumbling over my words. Let's see. I'm always being pulled towards you. Our souls are connected even when we are physically not. I made a mistake, wow, when I chose someone else. Wow. Regrets. This person has. I love you as you are and as you will be. My love is unconditional. Regardless of space and time, you are my home. I acted like a jerk because I was scared. And then our last one, Pile 2, says the distance between us is torture. So some of you could have even, I'm getting kind of maybe even cut this person off because this person was playing games for some of you. Like being super inconsistent. Okay, that's what I'm getting there as well. So I'm going to leave it here for you, Pile number 2. I hope that this reading was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, Pile 3. So for those of you that resonate with the Black Abyss Tarot or Ibis Tarot, this is going to be your reading today, and we're finding out how your person views you and the connection. And to close out the reading, we are going to be getting some messages from your person that's on their mind, their heart, about you and the connection. So pile number 3. How does your person view you and the connection? Okay, so we do have the 9 of Swords. So we have Gemini energy. How do they view you and the connection? The 9 of Swords is speaking about this person feeling a lot of anxiety. It could even be, you know, a lot of sleepless nights. This person, you just being on their mind, or you being on their mind. We also have the 6 of Wands energy here, and then we also have the King of Swords. So you also have Libra, Aquarius, and Leo. How do they view you and the connection? Pile number 3. Okay, so we also have the Page of Wands. We also have the World. Some of you may be at a distance from this person. Distance, long distance connection for some of you. Okay? But I am getting this person being very much in their head about this connection between the two of you, because I am noticing we have both the 8 of Swords here and the 9 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords would be more so be someone who's stuck in a mindset of negative thinking. A lot of self-limiting beliefs that are kind of holding them back, I feel like, from the connection. Feeling a lot of anxiety. To me, that 6 of Wands is more so that they do recognize you as someone who's very stand out to them, you know. But at the same time, I feel like this person's allowing their ego to get in the way, and that's what we're kind of seeing here, coming from more fear-based or kind of doubts that this person has. And I feel like with the Page of Wands energy here, there is attraction this person feels towards you, you know. But with the King of Swords energy here, I feel like this person is trying to gain some clarity so that they know kind of what action or decision to really take with this connection. So how do they view you and the connection? Knight of Cups. Okay, so romantic feelings that are here, but I almost feel like this person is allowing their fear, ego, to get in the way, right? Like they feel like they need to just kind of remain more logical about things, put their head over what their heart is telling them, and their heart is saying that there are feelings, emotions that are here. For some of you with this World energy here, it could have been that your relationship is something from the past, right? Maybe if you've broken up with this person, it could be the relationship's over, it's done, and this person still has romantic feelings that are here, and it could be that they are wanting to message and communicate with you, I feel like, for some of you, but kind of allowing their own negative thinking, thoughts, worries, anxiety to get in the way from them to come forward to tell you the truth about what their feelings are. So let's see what else. Pile number 3. We also have, what is this? The 5 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so some of you with that 5 of Wands, it could be that there has been some type of tension this person feels between the two of you. For some of you, could have been disagreements, challenges, changes that occurred within your connection, some type of conflict that you may have also had with them. For some of you, can even be some outside influence that has created challenges. And for some of you, that outside influence could even be distance between the two of you, like I said. Okay, bottom of the deck, we do have the 9 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Pentacles energy is going to be so more so single, independent type of energy. So if this person has, like, if they're single right now, you're single right now, to me, like I said, I kind of feel like them trying to move beyond their own fears, their own maybe even insecurities, self-limiting beliefs, from maybe even taking the connection from being single to something more. And it's like they're holding themselves back. Their heart is telling them that there are feelings here that they, you know, feel like they want to come forward, but not being able to get beyond their own head, their own mind. Okay. So I do want to clarify this just a little bit. I kind of want to see why this person is so anxious here with this, in their head about it. Okay. Let's see. Right, and especially if you guys have broken up with each other with the world energy here, then they could be kind of doubting whether or not it's a good idea to get back into the relationship, even though there's still romantic feelings that are here. They could also be acting very detached from you. Yeah, but I feel like they do see you as somebody or view you as someone who's very romantic, very loving. They feel a very strong, passionate connection with you. You're definitely someone who's very stand out to them with the Six of Wands, because that is a card of recognition. So they do recognize you as someone who is, maybe they feel very attractive, but it is something that brings them a lot of anxiety. So let's see, why is the Nine of Swords here? We also have Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. So why is the Nine of Swords here? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's like this person feels the need to take things slow with you, right? It's like this person feels this level of commitment to you in their heart. And I feel like they're almost like they're overanalyzing things, overanalyzing the situation, feeling very cautious, like they need to just kind of move at a snail's pace with things, being very cautious, very apprehensive. Why is the Nine of Swords here? We have the Four of Swords. So some of you could even be no contact, but the Four of Swords energy is about taking a rest, contemplation, taking time to clear your mind, which I feel like is important, because if your person is this much in their head with the 8 and 9 of Swords, they need that Four of Swords. That Four of Swords is going to help them to really ground themselves, ground their energy. I'm seeing we do have the Five of Cups that also popped out. The Five of Cups can talk about regrets. It can be feelings of sadness, pain, loss, grieving, this person missing you. They can feel disappointment, okay? Especially if they feel like their own mind is getting in the way. Okay, if you guys have broken up, then that Five of Cups can also be talking about this person, you know, feeling sad, feeling really sad, disappointed with the way that things have gone between the two of you. And I feel like also wanting to be open, honest, resolve any type of conflict between the two of you. Now, with the World energy, like I said, this is about the completion or ending of cycles. So some of you could have been a past relationship, but the World is also about new beginnings, right? So let's see, let's go into this Eight of Swords. Two of Wands. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of like your person's mind that is keeping them stuck. Okay, because the Two of Wands is where we're kind of like at a crossroads and we have to choose a direction, choose a path, right? Where are you going to go? Where's this connection going? So it's kind of like the negative thinking, right? Let's just say if they're kind of in their head about things and they think, oh, well, if I am moving forward with pile number 2, I'm thinking worst case scenario, all the bad things that can happen. That's what we do to ourselves with that Eight of Swords, is we keep ourselves stuck in a mental prison of negative thoughts, negative thinking, self-limiting beliefs, you know, old outdated ways of, you know, thinking, behaving. And so this person feels very stuck right now, not knowing how to move your connection forward, whether that means go forward for the first time, or it means that there is reconciliation for some of you. Okay. So let's see, why is this Nine of Pentacles here? We have the Fool. Okay. So like I said, some of you with the Nine of Pentacles, it could be that this person is single. Or maybe they've been single for a while, or you guys are both single right now. The full energy is about your person kind of feeling this, need to just take the leap of faith, take the risk, open themselves up to starting new, okay, starting over for some of you, or just taking the risk with opening up their heart, right, with this. Okay, so let's go into the oracle messages. Pile number 3. How does your person view you and the connection? How do they view you and the connection? Pile number 3. Okay, so we have the teddy bear here, and it says interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, and also wanting to date. We have poker face here, and it says taking a chance, risks, and also options, right? So this person may be thinking about their options here, not showing their hand, which means they're not really telling you what their plan is, right? Gambling, which is taking the risk here. Okay, being very cautious in how they move forward. How do they view you and the connection? We also have mask here, and it says pretending, bluffing, and also exaggerating. So to make it because this person is masking their feelings, hiding them from you, or they can even feel that you are the one, that they cannot read. You're the one that's also maybe being the guarded one, or the one that is taking things slow. Okay. We also have shifting here, change of perspective, attitude, and outlooks. I do want to look at that a little deeper. Okay, so we also have the breaking point here, limits, final straw, and feeling overwhelmed, right? So to me, it's kind of like this person, like I said, they could have been holding themselves back for so long that they're just kind of reaching this point where they cannot hold it in anymore. They can also be really tired of the mental stuff that's kind of going on with them, just wanting to follow their heart versus over-analyzing things, or even to have the clarity that they need to be able to make a decision. We do have tied down here, captive, stuck, and trapped. And to me, they're trapped in their own head, right? They may quite literally be stuck in a situation, though, that they feel like they cannot get themselves out of. Okay, maybe a personal situation going on in their life. So let's see what else. We have denial here. Wow. It says refusing to admit, downplaying, and also playing the blame game. Okay, so this person can also be someone who's in denial even of their own feelings they have towards you, or denial of being interested in you. Masking, hiding, and they're reaching this point where their heart is telling them, okay, we've got making amends here, plans, opportunity, and also second chance. Okay, so for some of you, it can mean that this person is wanting reconciliation. Maybe they're tired of, like I said, their own mindset that's been kind of keeping them stuck, where their heart is telling them just take the risk. Before I move on, I want to look at that a little bit more. Okay, so what is pile number 3's person's shifting their perspective on? We have the 4 of Wands, which to me is about commitment, union. Okay. Their idea of relationship with you is something that's changing. We also have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so to me, it's kind of like their mind is super busy with thinking about this, but they haven't been taking any action. Okay, so to me, it's kind of like this person is really working towards, I feel like, broadening their perspective on the connection, so that they're able to take the action. Because for some of you, it can be that you're hearing from this person that they're going to do this, or they're going to do that, or things are going to change, or things are going to move forward, and there's no action. Their words not aligning with that. And for some of you, it can be that this person is kind of like working themselves up in their own head, but they haven't done anything, okay, about it. So let's see. Right? Lots of talk, lots of thoughts, but little action. That's kind of what I'm getting. Let's say it's pile 3. How does this person view you and the connection? We have off course. Okay, so they may feel like things are just, they're not maybe going in the direction that they wanted them to with you right now. Maybe if you guys are not speaking to each other, or There's just something that is out of balance here, that even though they feel drawn to you and want to come towards you, they may feel like maybe life has taken them into a different direction, and they're starting to see that. Okay. So how do they view you and the connection? Okay. So we got 4 of these that come out. They've got struck here. Okay. And to me, this is kind of like, if you look, he's kind of shooting out this Cupid's arrow. So to me, this is kind of being love struck with you. We have discernment here, which we're kind of seeing with the Knight of Pentacles, this very discerning energy of a person feeling that they need to really be cautious about things, think about things very thoroughly, very carefully. We also have forgive here, so it can be that this person is wanting you to forgive them. Okay, you to forgive them. Maybe if there has been some type of disagreements, challenges, things of that nature. Let's see what else. How do they view you and our connection? Destiny. Wow. So they may really feel that maybe you are the person they're meant to be with. For some of you, you know, we have recognition here. Okay. So especially if this person feels that you and them are meant to be together, the recognition can come from them, this person kind of now seeing, and maybe if they were in denial before, right? They can really be recognizing you as the person that they're meant to be with. There is recognition there. Okay, so we also have enlightenment here. Yeah, so to me, it's kind of like this person having like this light bulb moment, you know, about the importance of you, the connection that you guys have with each other. We also have taciturn here. So some of you could be that this person is literally just very quiet, very silent, not saying anything, doing a lot of thinking, a lot in their head. Okay. And then we also have spirit guide here. So to me, it can also be that your person is really trying to gain that, maybe even like strength, courage, willpower, connecting into their higher self, connecting with their spirit guides, trying to really listen to what their intuition is telling them or guiding them to do with this connection. Okay. So to close out this reading, pile number 3, we're going to be getting some messages from your person to see what else is going on in their mind and their heart about you. Pile number 3, what messages does your person have for you? Look at that. Nothing happens by chance. We were meant to be. Right? And the off course to me too can also be like if you guys had separated. Right? And they kind of feel like your connection right now is off course, and you are destiny. You are their destiny. So it's time to like get it into alignment. Okay? Like your person really choosing to focus, I feel like too here. Pile 3. You took down all my defenses and lit up my life. My heart aches to be with you. The distance between us is torture. Our souls are connected even when we are physically not. The harder you try, the further you push me away. So that can even be about trying to force something, right? Like maybe before this person was ready to recognize the connection, they had to kind of come to their own realization about you and about the connection. So some of you may have even experienced that too with this person, where you felt something very strong between the two of you and that person wasn't on the same page. You know, they needed to kind of go through it and figure it out themselves. Let me go and trust that I will come back when I'm ready to. Okay? Let's see. And then you light my path wherever you are. At the bottom of the back deck, we have, trust me, I will be back sooner than you can imagine. Okay? So I'm going to leave it here for you, pile number 3. I hope this reading was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next one.